Welcome to our educational podcast, Understanding Text in English. My name is Leo, and in today's episode, we'll be discussing some essential concepts that will help students in the educational field better understand various types of text in English. We will cover how to identify different text types, recognize main ideas, use noun phrases effectively, and understand imperatives, modal verbs, and time expressions, as well as some extra tips. So, let's dive in. Identifying type of text. To begin with, let's talk about how to identify different types of text. When we talk about text types, we refer to various genders or categories that text can fall into. For example, we have narrative text, persuasive text, informative, and so on. Recognizing the type of text you are reading is crucial because it helps you understand the purpose, structure, and tone of the text. Keep in mind, narrative text tells stories and often include characters, settings, and a plot. Persuasive text aim to convince the reader of a particular point of view, while informative texts provide facts and information about a specific topic. Identifying main ideas. Moving on to our next concept, let's explore how to identify the main ideas in a text. The main idea is the central point or the key message that the author wants to convey to the readers. It helps us understand the focus of the text and allow us to grasp the overall meaning. The main idea can be found in the topic sentence, which is usually located at the beginning or end of a paragraph. It summarizes the main point of the paragraph and guides the reader through the text. Using noun phrases. Wow. Now, let's discuss the importance of using noun phrases while reading. Noun phrases are groups of words centered around a noun, providing more details and giving clarity to the message being conveyed. They are essential for understanding text because they help us identify and comprehend the subject of a sentence. Noun phrases, in their definition, consist of a noun along with its modifiers such as adjectives or determiners. They can be simple or complex, and they help us understand the relationship between different elements in the sentence. The next topic is imperatives in modal verbs. The imperatives and modal verbs of obligation, advice, and prohibition are the next topic. These are important concepts to understand as they help us interpret the intended meaning of a text and the author's intentions. Imperatives are verbs that give direct commands or instructions, while modal verbs express different levels of necessity, advice, or prohibition. Understanding these verbs help us identify the tone and the purpose of a text. Some time expressions we can discuss are so important, such as when, while, before, and after, in order to understand text. Time expressions help us understand the sequence of events and the relationship between different actions or ideas. When is used to indicate a specific point in time, while highlights actions happening simultaneously. Before and after indicate the order of events. Recognizing these time expressions aids in comprehending the chronological flow of a text. Any resources to help us? Are there any resources to help you with these topics? Sure, there are several resources available to help you practice the concepts we have just discussed in this podcast. Here are some examples. Online resources. Online platforms provide interactive activities, games, and exercises that can help you practice different concepts. Some websites offer engaging activities for students. while platforms like Khan Academy provide practice lessons and enrichment materials for various subjects and graded levels. Educational apps. There are numerous of educational apps available that offer practice exercises and games to reinforce learning. Some apps provide focused resources while other apps cover a wide range of subjects and skills. Study guides and books. Research-based books, blogs, and videos can provide valuable insights and strategies for effective studying. The learning scientists, for example, offer resources based on cognitive science that can help students study smarter, not harder. Teaching and learning resources. Teachers can use teaching and learning resources to provide students with challenging and engaging programs. These resources can include textbooks, worksheets, and online platforms that align with the curriculum and help students practice different concepts. Technical assistance. Educational institutions often provide technical assistance to students, especially in the area of information technology. Students can reach out to the school's IT department for support with computer-related issues or training. Remember, it's important to ensure that the resources you choose are appropriate for your needs and align with the educational goals and guidelines of your institution. Incorporating these resources into classroom activities or recommending them for independent practice can greatly enhance your understanding of text and English. Please note that the availability and suitability for specific resources may vary, so it's always a good idea to explore and evaluate different options based on your students' specific requirements. What about apps? Are there any options? Certainly. Here are some mobile apps can help you practice the concepts we discussed. Busuu is a popular language learning app that offers interactive exercises and lessons to practice various aspects of language learning, including reading comprehension, grammar, and vocabulary. FluentU. FluentU is an app that provides authentic English videos such as movie, trailers, new clips, and music videos with interactive subtitles. It helps students improve their listening skills, vocabulary, and comprehension. Quizlet. Quizlet is a versatile app that allows you to create flashcards, quizzes, and study sets for different subjects. It can be used to create practice exercises related to identifying text types, main ideas, and using noun phrases effectively. Grammarly. Grammarly is a writing assistant app that helps you improve your writing skills by providing suggestions for grammar, punctuation, and style. It can be useful for practicing the correct use of imperatives, modal verbs, and time expressions in written text. TED. The TED app provides access to a vast library of TED Talks on various topics. You can watch these talks to improve your listening skills, gain exposure to different text types, and identify main ideas. Read Theory. Read Theory is an app that offers personalized reading comprehension exercises for students of different levels. It provides passages with questions that help you practice identifying main ideas and understanding different types of text. These are just a few examples, and there are many others available that can assist you in practicing these concepts. It's always a good idea to explore different apps and choose the ones that align with your students' needs and learning goals. Please note that the availability and suitability of some specific apps may vary based on your location and device. It's recommended to check the App Store or platform for more information and user reviews before downloading any app. Keep that in mind. There you have it. We have covered some essential concepts that are crucial for you in educational areas to understand text and English. Being able to identify different text types, recognize main ideas, use noun phrases effectively, understand imperatives and modal verbs, and interpret time expressions will undoubtedly enhance your comprehension skills. So, keep practicing and exploring different texts to become a skilled reader in the English language. As well, we have some ideas on how to use the web for improving and practicing our language and reading skills. Again, thank you for joining us today on Understanding Text in English. I hope you found this episode informative and helpful. Stay tuned for our next episode. We will dive into more exciting topics. My name is Leo, and until then, happy reading.